New developments tonight as we learn more about the investigation into the deadly Valley Transit shooting in Appleton last month that killed firefighter Mitch Lundgaard. Tonight, NBC 26's Eric Crest has more on how those officers are being hailed as heroes for their fearless response to what began as a medical call that turned into a tragedy.
Nina, on May 15th, firefighter Lundgaard was shot and killed by a stranger that he had just given medical attention to. And two police officers from Appleton, one who was shot during the chaos, well, they did everything they could to try and protect their community. First, a warning, though, the button camera video you're about to see is graphic. It was a routine medical call to 911.
I don't know if he's sleeping or having some kind of seizure or something, but we need an ambulance.
That brought first responders and police to Appleton's transit station on May 15th.
Is he breathing?
Kind of. Yeah, trying to.
The man in need of assistance was Reuben Houston. He was suspected of being high on morphine, and first responders wanted to take him to the hospital. But instead, Houston took out a handgun.
Shots fired, shots fired, shots fired at the bus station.
Houston shot a total of 5 rounds, hitting and killing firefighter Mitch Lundgaard with a bullet through the back and striking officer Paul Christensen in the upper leg.
9101 unhit.
But the officers on scene were not willing to let Houston hurt anyone else.
The valiant efforts of both Sergeant Bees and Officer Christensen cannot be underestimated.
The two policemen fired back, hitting Houston several times and likely also hitting a woman the gunman was using as a human shield.
Active shooter situation right now.
We have one male and one female down on the library side.
And despite over 20 rounds being spent in just a brief moment, only 4 people at the busy bus station were hit.
And other witnesses there also said the same thing, that it's surprising that nobody else got hurt or killed as a result of the gunfire.
This was a response that police are forced to be prepared for.
It's heart-wrenching and painful to watch.
And while a bystander and policeman were injured, and the firefighter and gunman both killed, the 2 officers on scene that day did all they could to serve their community when they needed them.
They courageously responded in a way that they have been trained to stop a deadly threat. These officers and the others that responded then provided medical aid to the same person who just seconds before was trying to kill them. I'm extremely proud of the professionalism that all the first responders displayed.
Now, the woman used as a human shield is still recovering from surgery. Meanwhile, the officer who was shot, well, he's said to be recovering as well. And just yesterday, Outagamie County's district attorney said that no charges will be filed against the officers in the death of Houston. Eric Crest, NBC 26.